Chapter 3 Wow, said Snowboy, when we finally got up to the top of the tallest turret where my bedroom is. We're so high up. We can see the whole town from here, I said, pointing out the window. I showed Snowboy some of my favorite things. I showed him my dollhouse and my magic mermaid necklace. Give me the nail by a real mermaid. And my star diamond tiara given to me by a real ballet dancers. It's so sparkly, said Snowboy, putting the tiara on his head and twirling around, like ice. It doesn't sparkle like ice, I said, watching him hold up in the air. He put it down again and then moved all around my bookcase. What are these things? He asked. They looked interesting. They are books, I told him, getting excited. They are full of stories and different words. Let's show me my favorites. I knelt down and then began to flick through some of the books, showing him the pictures and titles inside. This is such fun, said Snowboy. I want to read them all. That would take a long time, I said, but we can try. Maybe we can act out something the story too, with Pink Rabbit and Snow Bunny. I'd love it, said Snowboy happily. You have such good ideas. It's so much fun playing together. I beamed and compliment, feeling all glowing inside. I loved playing with Snowboy too. I wanted to him stay forever, but then I noticed something that made me start to get worried. When Snowboy moved his hand, turned page, little drops of water came flying off his hat, and a little drip of puddles were beginning to appear all over my books and the floor. Oh dear, I said. Snowboy, I think you're melting. Melting? Said Snowboy. He looked confused. Hang on, I said, reaching on my wand, which was sitting on my beside table. Let me try freeze you again. But when I waved my wand, nothing happened. I'm not sure my wand has snow magic in it, I said. Maybe we should go back outside again. Snowboy looked disappointed. Can we just stay in a little longer? He began it. I want to finish looking at these books. Why don't you take it outside? I suggested. But Snowboy had already started turning the page and was busy stroking the illustrations, making them all wet. When he finished, he jumped up and ran over to my wardrobe. He flung the door open, drew the cape, and started trying on my old clothes. I think we should go outside now, I said, feeling panic and straggled all the waters and were now starting to run up Snowboy's legs. He was too busy trying on my hat and to hear me. I tried to think quickly. How could I stop Snowboy from melting the house? A vanish of Aunt Crystal's wand laying on the kitchen table floated in my mind. Wait there, I said to Snowboy. I'll be back for a minute. I flew down the stairs, and fast as my wings could flapped into the kitchen. Then the wand was still on the table. I grabbed it and raced back upstairs. I'm sure Aunt Crystal wouldn't mind, I thought. Through a little part of me felt a bit joltily for not asking. When I came back to my bed, I noticed that Snowboy did look quite so chirpy. He was hopping up, down, and looking worriedly at his melting feet when they are splashing into the puddles on the floor. Snow Bunny had her head poking out of the window, trying to keep cool. Quite quickly, I waved the wand into the air and imagined that my whole bedroom had turned to ice. Snowflakes and glitter flopped around it, and I swished it about. My arms freeze with electric. Their wands felt much more powerful than mine. Things began to happen fast. My bed started to fast over, and my floor turning hard and shiny like ice rink. Icicles began to grow from my ceiling, and suddenly it got very, very cold. I felt like we were inside a freezer, and I was very glad that I was still wearing my coat. That felt better, said Snowboy, breathing a sigh of relief. He wiggled his legs without from front of him, and this time no water dripped up it. He opened up and forced on my dollhouse and started to play with these things in there. I knelt down beside him and started to play too. I felt so happy I imagined and stopped my new friends from melting, and I forgot all about putting Aunt Crystal's wand back. We pretended to be a giant in the world of tiny people, and we were having so much fun. They took a while before I heard the shouts come down below, getting closer and closer towards the bedroom door. Isadora! Called my dad's voice through the carrying teeth. Is this your doing? Where's my wand? Came the Aunt Crystal's panicky voice. What is going on? Cried Mom. I looked up joltily and saw Mom, Dad, and Aunt Crystal standing at my bedroom door. They didn't look very pleased. I just did a little bit of snow magic, I said in a small voice, to stop Snowboy from melting. You've turned the whole house into the ice house, said Mom. My lovely plants and flowers are all freeze. They'll die. We're sleeping on the floor, complained Dad. I've already fallen over twice. Honey Blossom can sit in a hard high chair, wailed Mom. It's too cold and icy for her. Where's my wand? Asked Aunt Crystal. It's here, I said, handing it to her and started to feel upset. I'm really sorry. I didn't think you were mind. I just trying to stop my Snowboy from melting. I only meant to freeze my bedroom. I didn't realize that it freezed the whole house. This wand is so very powerful, said Aunt Crystal. You shouldn't have taken it without asking. It could have been dangerous. I'm sorry, I said again. I really am. Well, don't do it again, said Aunt Crystal. You looked always ask before borrowing other people's things. I know, I said in a small voice. I wouldn't do it again. Aunt Crystal smiled and she put her hand on Snowboy's shoulder. Is this your new friends? She asked. Did you make them from my magic snow? Yes, I did, I said. And Snow Bunny too. I pointed at Snow Bunny, who was happily bouncing around my bedroom. Pink Rabbit wasn't looking quite so happy that his pals were skating all over the place. We were having such fun together, I said. We wanted to skip playing in my bedroom. Snowboy wanted to see my things. I did, said Snowboy, standing up now and bowing. Everything is so interesting here. I love it. And I loved playing with Isadora. I love playing with Snowboy, I said. I don't ever want him to melt. I want him to stay forever. Mom smiled at Snowboy, but she began to look a bit uncomfortable for Dad looked worried. I'm not sure that's possible, began Mom. Magic can't always last forever, especially when it comes to snow. Even magic snow melts eventually. But I felt my eyes began to fill up with tears, and Snowboy's cheerful smile had vanished from his face. We can't let Snowboy melt, I wailed. We just can't. I'll have an icy bathroom forever. I don't care. Why can't we just keep the snow on our gardens all year round? Because the animal and the plants in the garden need different seasons to survive, said Mom gently, and you can't live in an icy bathroom forever. It's not practical. My sugar plum. I'm not leaving an icy house, said Dad firmly, but I sobbed, tears filling my eyes and plopping onto the floor, turning to ice immediately. Snowboy looked confused. Why is there snow come in your eyes? He asked. They are tears, explained Aunt Crystal. Isadora cares about you so much that she can't bear you lose you. She pulled both me and Snowboy for her a hug. Isadora is right, she said. We can't give on the people that you love. I know the place where Snowboy and Snow Bunny can go. A place where they will never melt. Where? I asked, sniffling. The land of ice and snow, said Aunt Crystal, where the Snow Fairy Queen lives. They're a long way from here, but I think you'd brave enough to make it. You'd need a map of the stars to get there. Of course. A map of stairs, said Dad, prickly up. I can't help with that.